Guys, this is Tammy from the blog Learning and Teaching with Preschoolers. Today I wanted to show you my new I Feel Improved calendar for this school year. I've been using it over the summer with the kids to kind of test it out, to see how it's working with them, and we're really enjoying it, and I'm feeling much, much better about my calendar time. If you've been following me for a while, sometimes I have a really love-hate relationship with calendar time because I feel like it takes up so much of my time doing the ABs or doing the days of the week song and talking about what was today, what's tomorrow, what was yesterday, and I feel like they just really don't get the concept. So I've presented it to my director before. I was going, do I have to do calendar time? Is there a way that I can eliminate calendar time? And she's kind of adamant in regards to calendar time because it is a great learning tool for them to learn their numbers. It's a great way for us to have conversation with the kids using open-ended questions and stuff. So with that being said, I really had to sit back and think about, how do I want my calendar time to look? How do I want it to be appropriate for children and get the most out of our time while we're sitting there? So this year, you can see my calendar right back here behind us right now. Instead of me just going each day and talking about the days of the week, this year I'm going to set up the whole month at one time. So when we change the month, we're going to start with all of the numbers up on the calendar. And then if you look here, there's little cards. I'll bring one close to you. There's cards that say days at home. So these would go on all of the days that we're at home. And I'll put it here. And then we discuss things like here I marked the first day of kindergarten. We're going to be going on a field trip on August 4th. And the reason why we're going to the field trip is because it's the county fair. The day before they go to kindergarten, we're going to be doing an ice cream day. So we're able to have lots of conversations in regards to what might be coming up in the month that we're doing, or how many days until we start kindergarten. So it gives us a tool that we have that they can learn to get information from the calendar, which is more how we use a calendar too as well. So like here we can go, how many days do we have until you guys go to kindergarten? They can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 more days until you go to kindergarten. How many days do we before we get to ride the school bus? Oh, 4. When we come back on Monday, have them recall stuff. What did you do on the weekend? So it's kind of just going to be a tool for me this year to have conversations with the children, but at the same time using it as part of our math and data collecting, which is part of things that we have to do in our desired results assessment. So asking those questions, like I just said, any other questions that you might have before a holiday that you could talk about. It might be somebody's birthday, or there might be 3 birthdays in them. How many friends' birthdays are we going to have this month? Let's count and see. You know, just making it fun for them. I still will talk about what is today, but instead of saying what is today and then sitting there and waiting for them to raise their hand and then they go Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, and they're not answering it right, and then I get frustrated, they get frustrated. Instead, I'm going to say, you know, today is Monday. Boys and girls, what is today? And then they can repeat after me. Today is Monday. That makes it more meaningful to them to kind of understand the concept that there's days of the week, but not necessarily have to remember what day it is as we've sang the song and then go, oh, what's today? So trying to make it more meaningful. With this pocket chart, there's going to be lots of different options. Like for at home, you could put days at home, or they're down here on the floor with me. And here I thought I had them all. Or you could have days at home, you could show them, or no school today. So it gives you the options of doing what you want on that one. There's also going to be areas where for holidays that you're going to be able to do. So there's going to be lots of tickets in here for holidays. I did it so that it was kind of halfway. So like here you see the white spot. I did that on purpose so that they could still see the 16 and know what it was, so that they're able to understand maybe, oh, on the 16th, we're going to first day of kindergarten, or on the 4th. So they still see the number and correlate it with whatever the day's activity might be. I've also included weather, because we like to do the weather with the children as well. It's a great way for them to collect data and learn to kind of estimate how many sunny days might we have, how many rainy days might we have, and then after 10 days or whatever, we can graph it out so that and then they can slide it up here. Like here they could put cloudy, foggy. We get lots of fog in the winter, so I included foggy, snowing, and then that way they can still see, and then we can graph it at the end of the month, where there's cards that you can graph onto another pocket chart that you might have in the classroom, where it says days it was cloudy, days it was windy, days it was sunny, days it was rainy, days it was foggy, days it was stormy, and days it was snowing. I try to think of all the different weather things that we would have throughout our regions and be able to document that. I also included birthday cards, but there's also like special event stuff, like, if we're celebrating Father's Day, Mother's Day, we always do the Dr. Seuss's birthday. So these are all things that you can add to your calendar to help enhance those conversations. Anything that gets them talking, gets them recalling something that happened in the past, get them thinking about what might happen in the future, is just great language skills for them to develop and understand, which is all part of our assessments in California. We have to do the desired results. So we do assess them on if they understand things that happened in the past and things that they're looking forward to having happen in the future. So that's kind of what drove me to change my calendar time. I think I included things that everybody might want to use for it. Like there's a picture day, how many days do we have before we go get our picture taken for school? Nature walks, because we go on lots of nature walks, that you can include that, in 2 weeks or in 5 days, we're going to go on our nature walk. Or you might do it every single day or every single week on the same day. So they're going to start remembering, the nature walk, we get to do the nature walk on Friday. So there again, that it's just making it a little bit more meaningful to them than just counting and trying to learn the days of the week, which is really kind of an inappropriate developmental thing for preschool children. It's just a really hard concept for them to try to understand. You can still, talk about maybe what the beginning sound is for Monday. So Monday, Monday, and get them to hear the different sounds to incorporate some of the language skills too. But pretty much I'm wanting to use it for math, data collecting, and giving my children an opportunity to talk about something that happened or what they're looking forward to, and giving them the tools to have those meaningful conversations with me and their classmates. I hope you like this calendar as much as we're enjoying it. It's taken me a while to do it because as I've used it in the classroom, we've tweaked it and stuff. So if you have any ideas that you would like to see included on the calendar, please let me know, and I'm more than willing to add it to the calendar packet. So, and there's also, if you want to do today, you could clip on here with the little clipping things where it was today and then tomorrow. And then there's also one for yesterday. So if you want to talk about today, tomorrow, and yesterday, you can do that simply by just using the clothespins to show the kids what those days were. I hope you enjoyed this. There's going to be a link below that you'll be able to find the new updated calendar. I know some people are going with the long linear calendars, which I love that idea, so that they're able to see the number line. I don't have the space in my classroom, even though I have a large classroom, to be able to conducively put that in my classroom, especially in the circle time area where I can have one long row without them having to kind of move around in a circle to kind of get to that. So that's why I did choose to do the pocket chart. So I'm hoping that you like it as much as we're liking it. Thanks. Bye.